This lens, the 28mm f2.8 AIS, is considered one of Nikon's best performing wide-angle manual focus lenses. It has close range correction, great sharpness, and improved optics. Its predecessor, the AI version of the same lens, is still a solid performer, but optically, the AIS version takes it a step further. That's why it's important to be able to tell AI and AIS lenses apart. I'll show you how to spot the differences quickly without the need to look up serial numbers. AI stands for automatic indexing, and it was introduced in 1977 with cameras like the f2A and the f2AS. It replaced the older system that used the rabbit ears for aperture indexing with a tab on the back of the lens, making mounting quicker and eliminating the need for the Nikon shuffle. Then in 1982, Nikon introduced AIS, which added linear aperture control, a feature which allowed cameras like the FA with shutter priority and program mode, and the f501 with program mode to precisely control the lens aperture. Most AIS lenses are just mechanical updates of AI designs, but a few, like this 28mm, were completely redesigned and optically far superior. The fastest way to tell? Well, look at the smallest apertures. On an AI lens like this AI lens, the smallest aperture is colored on only one of the two scales. So in this case, the f32 is only colored on the large scale but not on the small scale. On an AIS lens, the smallest aperture, in this case f22, is colored on both scales, and it's colored orange. That's a strong indicator that you have the AIS version. That being said, some of the other apertures might have different colors, but the smallest aperture is always orange on both aperture scales. That consistent color is one of the key visual clues for spotting an AIS lens. Flip the lens over. AIS lenses have a small groove cut into the rear mount. AI lenses do not have that groove. That groove tells compatible cameras that this is an AIS lens and lets them use program or shutter priority exposure modes. Of course, you can always look at the serial numbers to confirm whether this is an AI or AIS lens, but that's not nearly as fast as spotting the orange smallest aperture and the groove cut into the rear mount. So let's look at this 15mm f3.5 lens to quickly check if this is an AI or AIS version. The smallest aperture is f22 and it's orange on both aperture scales. There is a small groove cut into the back of the lens mount. So this is the AIS version of the 15mm f3.5 lens. As I mentioned earlier, not all AIS lenses are created equal. Some are true upgrades, like this 28mm f2.8 AIS lens. It wasn't just repackaged, it was redesigned. But not every AIS lens is better. Some are merely identical to their AI counterparts, so don't assume that newer means sharper. Always check the specific lens design. So now you know how to quickly tell an AI from an AIS lens when it actually matters. If you like the content I'm creating, please consider subscribing. If you have any questions or thoughts, please share them in the comments below. And let me know what Nikon lenses you're using and which ones surprised you.